sensacional. Então, assim, antes de mais nada, eu vou falar em português para começar. E já peço desculpas aí pela minha voz. Estou com um probleminha na voz. Estou tratando e pode ser que irrite um pouco vocês. Parece que eu fumei. Parece que eu fumei uma carteira de cigarro, mas isso não é verdade. Então, desculpe pela minha voz e desculpe pelo meu inglês, que daqui a pouco vocês vão experimentar, ok? Então, eu vou começar em português, depois eu vou falar em inglês, ok? I will start say something in Portuguese. Sorry for my voice, okay? Sorry. And after that, I will speak or try to speak English. Meanwhile, you can send this streaming for all your friends, like I'm doing right now, ok? Eu vou mandar essa live para muitos bateristas. Mande para suas amigas, seus amigos bateristas também. E logo a gente vai chamar a nossa convidada de hoje. Espero não ficar sem voz até o final desse streaming. Só um pouquinho, gente. Um minutinho. Não fiquem ansiosos, ansiosas. Apenas um minuto, só um pouquinho. Ok. Bom, pessoal, muito obrigado por vocês estarem aqui em mais uma live sensacional. Nossa convidada de hoje está lá na Itália. Lá são 8 horas da noite, por isso que a gente teve que fazer às 5 horas da tarde aqui no Brasil. Mas vai ficar gravado aqui no Instagram e lá no YouTube, ok? Eu quero fazer alguns lembretes e depois a gente já chama a nossa convidada. Olha só, a gente ainda tem algumas canecas do festival, edição limitada. Temos apenas 3 canecas do festival. Se você achar legal, tiver interesse, você pode adquirir a caneca, só falar com a gente aqui no privado, tá? Temos 3 canequinhas ainda que sobraram da edição passada. Temos também a camiseta do festival, que ainda tem algumas unidades. Então, lembrando que esse ano vai ter a edição do festival e vai acabar. Com certeza, edição de colecionador. Então, a gente não vai ter mais tão cedo. E temos, por último, a novidade, que são esses limpadores de prato e de bateria, que é da marca Drum. A Gem vai adorar isso aqui. Então, aqui eu tenho os limpadores Drum para pratos e para bateria. E vocês que estão assistindo aqui vão ter, nesse canal do Instagram, vão ter um desconto no cupom do Girls on Drums, que eu vou deixar fixado aqui na live, tá? Então, o cupom é 50% de desconto para você comprar o seu produto Drum, que é limpador de bateria e limpador de pratos. Drum cleaner for all drums, cymbal cleaner, as you never see anything like this before. If you have a very dirty cymbal, this cleaner will be the answer. You can't believe what these things can do. Ok? Então, vamos para o nosso inglês. Vamos chamar a nossa convidada de hoje, que a gente tem bastante coisa para tratar ainda hoje. Ok? Vamos lá.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Beside my voice, everything is okay. Thank you.
Crazy.
I'm feeling like Rod Stewart. Do you know Rod Stewart?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or Rod Stewart or Bonnie Tyler of Deep Web?
Yeah.
Okay, Gem,
Oh,
thank you. Thank you for being with us. I think you can
thank you.
say hello for your friends here. Please be my guest.
Hi everyone. Ciao tutti for the Italian guys. And thank you for hosting me and for this quick chat. It's a pleasure.
You're very shy. You're very shy or not?
Uh, a little bit.
A little bit.
A
I
little
can
bit.
see.
Yeah.
So you don't know, but several months in the past, I,
Okay.
I was seeing your videos, and I
Crazy.
thought, I thought um, maybe I can call this girl for being with us in a streaming. And in my mind, I was thinking, ah, I think she never will answer me because
Oh,
he plays, yes, so furious, uh, very powerful, and never will answer me. But
why? No,
I don't
why?
know. I don't know. 2 weeks before, 2 weeks before, I send you a message, and for my surprise, you answer me very quickly, and here are we now. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy uh, with your care, with your attention. You're very sweet with the festival, with me.
Thanks.
Thanks so much. You're very uh, poli- polite person, and I really love this and respect this. Thanks so much.
Thank you really for the amazing words, and I'm actually honored for because it never done streaming like talking in English and everything. So I'm really happy to be here right now, and thanks for the words as well.
Yeah, my pleasure. Sorry for my English. If you want to try to speak something in Italian, no problem. But I can answer you in Italian. You know, we had here female drummers from around the world, from
Yeah,
Italy, Spain, Russia, England, United States, Argentina, Brazil,
all
China,
around.
Japan, Philippines, Africa,
Wow.
Australia, Portugal, um, and so on. Poland.
That's that's amazing. What you're doing is crazy. It's really amazing.
Yeah,
So thank you for creating this as well.
yeah. Thank you for being part of this family. So let's beginning. Let's begin with the beginning. Uh, I, I, I see so many material about you, but let's try to do uh, a new one interview for everyone here. Let's start
Sure.
uh, with your beginning. When you start to play drums,
Okay.
uh, you were a dancer, correct?
Exactly. I started when I was 10, but before drums, there was, of course, I was a dancer. I still dance, but at the time, I was doing that 24 hours every day. And I like folkloristic music from the region where I'm living right now, and also like Caribbean music like salsa, bachata. I'm still doing that, and that was my very first beginning because that was my first approach with understanding how the time is like divided into measures, into beats and everything. Was the first approach to music. And later I discovered the music. I mean the rock music, thanks to the drums. And there was like a new door, a new world that was unlocked for the first time. And I started practice. I was like loving that so much. Also because at the time when I was 11 for the first time, I did the Rocky 1000.
Yeah,
I think you know that very well because they were in Brazil as well.
yeah,
They are all around the world. They just played in New Orleans right now. And that was the very first experience that changed my life and really made me understand what was really music for me, because I was so close, so really thankful that I had music in my life, saving from all the different problems and moments, difficult moments of my life. So that was the first approach. And if I'm here right now still playing, it's because of that start. And I still enjoying a lot dancing as well, but drums was taking everything. I mean, every single energy. And right now I'm enjoying so much playing around with my bands as well. So that was the start. Now I'm I'm just following a dream, you know.
yeah. Do you know? Do you think that if a drummer can dance, the drummer can play better
Better,
drums?
of course. I think, in my opinion, every drummer should dance. I mean,
I can dance.
that's great. But um, it's for sure it's so useful, but it's also like living the beating. You are playing, you are like trying to, of course, feel the beating, but you will never feel as much as dancing for sure. So that's why I mean, would be amazing to do both for sure. For me, I mean, in my case, I was so it was so easy to just change tempos at the time. And also I started dancing better because of drums, and same thing reverse. So I think it's very useful, and it was a key for me to start at least.
Do you think that the dance movement can help you on double pedal like you do how can how do you call that movement?
The swivel technique. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I use swivel. There are different techniques on drums, on bass drum. I don't do double, but I do swivel. That exactly what you said, like moving your feet on the left, on the right, and doing that with that movement with both feet. So yeah, it helped me because I was like developing the same muscle, the chin muscle and the entire leg muscle are kind of stronger right now because I do dance, I go working out, so my muscle are kind of ready even uh, in physical terms. But actually, when it's time, of course, to play double bass, I mean, you have to spend time on the technique and trying to figure it out, the everything, I mean the movement, how to pressure, to do the pressure swivel as well, because when you like you want to achieve high speed, high tempo, you have to like try to push a little bit on pedal. So I mean, yeah, it can help, of course, but you have also to spend like a lot of time on the beating and on the pedal and the techniques as well. So
yeah, people, we have a good news. What Gem is saying and much more will be presented at an exclusive
yeah,
masterclass with Gem next month on YouTube, totally free.
exactly.
You lose it, you are crazy. You are crazy. Don't lose this exclusive masterclass. Fantastic. with foot cam, and overview because this girl is really, really, really hot. Great.
Yeah,
So,
I
uh,
will try to explain all the different stuff for blast beats, some secrets that help me a lot with the swivel technique and any other kind of technique with feet. And so just join, that would be fun, and let's see.
yeah, I guarantee it will be very fun, very, very useful. And beside this, we have a really sweet girl here playing furious drumming. When you sorry, when you start to play drums, did you start uh, double bass just from the beginning, or just one pedal?
I started with the single foot, but it was just for a couple of years. After that, my very first teacher that I wanna say hi because Claudio Tirincanti helped me so much through the years, and if I play like that right now, it's because of him. So he was the very first one that after a couple of years, or even like actually maybe 1 year, but anyway, very like very close to the very start that I did. But it was the very first that helped me through developing the double paddle technique, the ankle motion, how to set up everything. So it was pretty easy with him, and at the very start as well. So but not because of that. I mean, I also play. Maybe you saw that the single foot blast beat.
Yeah,
That, of course, it's another technique that I developed in the years, thanks also to George Collias. That's my other teacher. So thanks to both, I started understanding how put the feet, in which kind of techniques to use with tempo and everything. So I started with both
yeah. Do you
both
know
pedal
there's a drum book called uh, from
encyclopedia.
no
No.
Colin Bailey,
Ah, okay.
Colin
Never
Bailey,
studied that.
bass
Never
drum
studied that.
techniques.
I studied the Encyclopedia of Double Pedal
Yeah,
or something like
double
that.
pedal. But
Yeah.
do you know this book, Colin Bailey, bass drum technique?
Uh, by the name.
Just
Yeah.
one pedal.
Yeah, exactly. I know by the name, but I never studied that because I studied other books. But me
What's
for
the
sure.
what's the first step? The first step to trying to play with double pedal. The first step is trying to buy a, a very good equipment or trying
No.
to study.
Try to study for sure because you have to understand your body and your movement with a new gear that you never tried before. It doesn't matter at the very beginning if it's a high level gear, high level double bass, doesn't matter because it's not the equipment that make the drums or the drummer or the sound or everything. It's not that. So I would suggest to buy the cheapest one just to understand, okay, I have to put my feet here and the other one here. I have to balance my body to be able to like control the movements. Do not fall from the throne as well. And so just for yeah, exactly, because the posture is so important when you especially when you are using both feet and the hands as well, because metal, of course, is so stressing, like John to play. So I would suggest just to buy the very cheapest one and start with that, and try to do the simple things like 80s on the double pedal, and start with also start with songs because the most important thing is always to play with songs, play with music, play with the others. So it's not just a matter of technique. Of course, you can spend hours, but half of your routine should be like, I mean, it's a suggestion that for me it was so useful to start playing 1 hour if you've got that 1 hour just technique and another hour with the songs, music, people, because if you are a beginner as well, yeah, it's very important to just start playing with someone and understand to like do music with the others, because you're doing music, you are like communicate with people, and the other bass guitar, the other guitar as well, the vocalist as well. So it's so important to like try to have a general view of what you are doing, that it's playing music, it's
Yeah,
not just technique. So that's why I should
yeah.
suggest songs as well,
Can
with
you
double
suggest?
bass for sure.
Yeah, the double bass. Can you suggest three drummers for 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 just beginning drummers to listen uh, double bass pedal?
Okay. For everyone actually, because for the beginning it's good for inspiration, and of course for the others for like developing the technique, and for sure George Collias, for sure, because it's really amazing in both terms. I mean, with and technique, because it's reaching like with Nile, super high tempos and speed, and also with the foot technique, because it's another one. I started playing the swivel technique thanks to him, and so it's really amazing as a start, but also in order to like try to reach the better and the higher tempo. And another key drummer for me was Pete Sandoval from Morbid Angel, because he really is like he made their history of double pedal. Today, we play the single foot traditional blast beat. That was actually, I mean, created, I don't know, but it was really one of the first Pete Sandoval that yeah, that played that beating, because he was coming from another band, Terrorizer, and he didn't have the double pedal at the time, so he was doing the traditional blast beat just with one foot. So that's why it started being okay. Now we got the swivel technique, this like movement on the pedal, and it was the first one. And so it's like the history of single pedal and double pedal as well, because later after Terrorizer, of course, there was Morbid Angel, and I mean there are some records like Covenant that are crazy in terms, even if they are like old school, so they are not like today super well recorded with the high quality drums and audio and everything. You can still hear the technique, the speed, the precision behind. So I would really suggest Pete Sandoval. And for the new ones, for the beginner, but not only, I mean, for the ones that love also the new school, um, I mean, there's another drummer that I really admire so much and was another key point for me, and it's Cream. You know Cream, right? Okay. He's another crazy drummer, really amazing. He's I really admire so much the technique, the foot technique, because I started many years ago watching YouTube videos, and it was one of the first that I started watching on online or on YouTube. And he's playing with the, for example, so with Seppi Flash and another band that I love. And he covered a lot of Morbid Angel stuff, and you can really see the technique, the really high quality behind the drumming. So I really suggest this kind these three dramas that like changed my life in terms of technique, but also taste, musical taste, were really important for me.
Yeah,
So
great. Can I say a few names of double bass drumming? and I want to hear what you can say about them. Can I say?
Okay, yeah. Say it,
Yeah,
of course.
Louis Belson. Louis Belson.
I really like it, but I don't follow that much, so but approved.
The very first double bass drummer,
True,
Louis
true.
Belson. Um, Jazz, Duke Ellington. Another name, very, very important, Billy Cobham.
Likoba. Damn, these are big names.
Yeah, I think the track called Quadrant Four is
Yeah,
very, very difficult to play.
never tried, but you're challenging me, so that's gonna be the next thing.
Billy Cobham Quadrant Four.
Yeah.
That's the inspiration for Alex Van Halen to play Hot Teacher.
Wow.
Do you know Hot Teacher Van Halen?
Yeah.
So difficult too. Very, very difficult. Another name, uh, Joy Franco.
Joy Franco.
Joy Franco. Double bass
True.
drumming, bestseller in the 90s.
The
Very
90s
classic.
back in.
Yeah,
But of course.
for you it's very easy to play. But
Yeah,
that
I'm more into the death metal scene,
no,
but yeah, I mean in my playing, in my
yeah.
way of playing with my bands for sure. But
And for example, Virgil Donati.
Virgil Donati, of course, he was the one that Sean Reinhardt was inspired and so obsessed with. So that's why Sean was so into like also fusion stuff that it took and he created then after that Human by Death, and he also put that in the Cynic albums as well. So really good choice.
Yeah, I remember when I saw Virgil Donati for the first time. I can't
Oh,
believe what I'm seeing. He was doing like this double strokes. Man,
yeah, that's the other technique I was telling you about. Yeah.
yeah, it's insane. But let's no no. Your challenge is to play quadrant four, Billy Cobham.
Okay.
You
Challenge of
yeah,
Sam.
you can find the track easily. Um, Billy Cobham, quadrant four. I will send you on the
Of
on the
course.
WhatsApp.
I
Okay.
like challenges.
Do you prefer to play with triggers on or without triggers?
That's another crazy question because recently I'm playing without. I played with triggers and we got a very crazy trigger from Italy called Foot Blaster. I used them for years, for years. Right now, I'm kinda like stopping using them, but because I'm right now, everyone is playing with the super triggered drums, like the snare drum, the kick for sure, the toms as well. I I can see like shows everywhere with drummers that from the new school for sure are preferring the like super precise and triggered sound, and I also understand because there's a reason behind that's the double strokes, because if you do the double strokes in order to have the same sound you must have triggers, because the swivel provide like the same sound because you are pushing and the power that goes to the beater is the same hitting the kick, so you will hear a sound that is the same for each one, each beating, compared to the doubles that you are actually doing like this kind of movement with the feet. So it's the second one is less powerful. or so the sound different for sure, and you must have trigger in order to have the same sound. But I do swivel, and I prefer a more original sound, a more like real, the punch that I already got in my beatings, because I play very loud and very like heavy, not soft at all. So I prefer to reach the audience attention. Right now, at least, it's a choice that I'm doing right now. Maybe in 2 years I will change my mind, but I prefer to reach the audience with my power, with my energy, through every single beating that must be like on the hit hat or on the snare, but especially on the kick drum. So I just asked to the sound engineer to like put a little bit of punch in my kick drum, but directly from the mixer. So it sounds cool anyway, but at least it's me playing and trying to create that sound without any other gear and everything. But of course, if a band is asking me for the trigger, I will do for sure. I mean, when no one, for example, with Godiva, no one asking me anything about trigger, I just go there and try to push as much as
Yeah,
as I
great.
can. So it's just because I'm stuck into the 90s idea to just have that kind of feeling that it feels more real with the audience and that kind of connection. But of course, it's just a choice, as I told you. So maybe I will change my mind in the future if I play in a deathcore band. But for now, it's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great. So the people here are very shy, very shy.
yeah.
You can send your question for Gem using that little plain button. Sorry
Yeah, yeah.
for the
Put it in the
I
box.
don't know how to say
Yeah, yeah, but
the
you can
question
just
button.
write any question if you
Yeah,
want,
if
and
you want
I will try
to
to answer.
yeah, you can send your questions, your comments here. You can use the question button below, or you can write on the comments on YouTube too. We have people on YouTube too. You can send your questions. Don't be shy. Okay, let's talk about your drum tuning. What are the measures of your drums?
Okay, so I've got a 14-inch snare drum that is actually like right behind me. I will try to take it. Oops. Yeah, so that's why. Okay. And I got that snare that was customly created by an Italian artist, and FM drums, and it's a copper one. So thank you once again for providing me that snare. And except for that, I play a Pearl export, when I'm of course here in Italy, and I got another drum kit with Godiva in Portugal, and that's a Tama Star Classic. So nice. And except for that, I got the pedal, the double pedal, and that's the Demon Drive XR provided by Pearl. That was designed by George Collias, and it's really awesome. I mean, it's so light. The beater is so light as well because it was like it's similar to the Axis one, so it's perfect for the high tempos, and I feel so comfortable because I play barefoot as well, and it's so smooth, the entire pedal without any like writings, and everything is simply smooth, and with lighter of course materials, and it's a direct drive, so it's not with chain. I prefer the direct one just for have the same feeling, so that I don't have like a slave foot on the left one because of the direct line. And except for that, in Portugal, I've got a minor set, but here in Italy, I've got another minor set for cymbals. That it's a dark series, provided, of course, by minor. But I also got another cymbal set that is Cillian cymbal set, uh, the rock set, the Cillian K as well, and the Oriental. So I'm just choosing the best sound. It depends on the band I'm playing with for sure, but I'm just trying to fix a cool sound every time I play with a different band and change my cymbals. Depends on the situation. So
Yeah. So
it's a
the measures of your
the
drums is
true. The classical one, the really classical rock band one. I
12,
also got yes, 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 yes. 12, 13, and 16, I mean.
16.
Or yeah.
Yeah. Do
It's
you,
not big. It's not big.
yeah. I think is big enough for that sound.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
And I play very loud, so I don't care if it's a big one or yeah. Two
Before
toms, done.
done. Before we continue, we have a question here from Lucrezia. What's the
Hello,
best?
Chris.
Do you know your friend?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Ciao, Chris.
What's the best and the worst part of being on tour with your band?
Bellissima domanda. Very cool question. Very cool question.
You can say,
Because
you can say something in Italian for Lucrezia. Lucrezia.
yeah,
How can I say
look,
Lucrezia? Lucrezia.
Lombardi, Lucrezia
Lucrezia.
Lombardi.
Am I
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, 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 it's true. Nice. Cool. Lucrezia. Grazie per la domanda. So our answer for everyone, and for sure, the best part, I love traveling. I love discovering different countries, different cultures, different people from all around the world just enjoying your music and what you're doing. And when you're on stage, you got this crazy vibe every time because you are sharing music, you are communicating because music is a form of communication for sure with the audience, and you are like exchanging energies. They are feeling your energies, your power while you are playing, and you are saying something to them with that energies. And must be contagious sometimes. And that's the best part when the people comes to you and say, "Oh my God, I love your energy, your vibe, your even your your freedom behind." Because I've got my style, I play barefoot. I got the fishnet and the gothic vibes. So that's that's really amazing when people like just enjoy you for your drumming and for your soul. And that's the best part of touring, traveling, and be around and know different people, meeting different people every day. That's the best part, and I really loved that so much. That's the reason why I love also playing that much compared to a recording studio. I mean, I love as well, but the emotion that I feel when I play a lot, I mean, loud with the stage and the festivals, it's another emotion, another feeling. And the worst part that you are always rushing, always trying to reach a place. You don't have the time to explore too much because, of course, you have to run to the next venue. You have to also live with your band, but it's not a problem for me, but for many other musicians can be like to hang out and get well on tour because when you're on tour, you're kind of with your family. You're spending time with what is supposed to be your family, your band. So it's not just session work. you are really living with them. You have to get well with them, and that's maybe can be the tricky part for someone. But for me, it's not a problem because for every single band that I got, is I'm just in love with that. With Godiva, for me, is like a family, and playing around is not a problem. The worst part is just that you have to rush to another place, take your gear, set up every day, doing the same routine. But I mean, it's not that worse. It's not that really bad compared to the emotion of being there and like doing your best, your feelings, your thoughts, everything from you and your soul through the music. And that's really noble thing that I really love so much to communicate through my drumming, and at least see people that is enjoying that really means a lot every time I play, from the bar outside my place or the big festival with thousands of people. It doesn't matter. It's the same vibe every time I play. Every time I play, I got the same like feeling of being scared a little bit because I will be on stage, and like of course the a little bit anxious. That because it's a really crazy and big emotion and feeling. So for sure. That would be
Yeah,
the best
great.
one.
We have another question in YouTube
Oh,
from
okay.
Shred Worthy Davy. You know,
Okay.
favorite song
And then-
to play live.
Thank you for the question because, of course, every time I play, every time, if the bands give me the chance, of course, I have to play Painkiller intro. Painkiller intro. It's my thing. I mean, if someone here on the stage, the Painkiller intro, it's me playing probably. And that's the one of the most important and like important part of the show because it's very funny. But you mean for my band? For my band, there's this song that I covered and posted in another interview that it's Allow Within from Godiva. And also another song from Godiva that is Rotten Black, that is not still out. It's not out yet. It's gonna be out with the new album that I'm recording right now. I'm gonna go to Portugal and Poland and everything to finish the recordings, and it's gonna be out very soon. And that's but we still play that live. I mean, we played many times. I got videos of that, and that's the most funny thing to play. In terms of cover, because sometimes happen to do covers, of course, Symbolic by Death. I recently played that in LA after the NAM show.
Yeah.
We had a show and I played Symbolic with my friends. That was the one of the best and craziest moments because I love that. It's my favorite band. I love Symbolic as an album, as a record. Is I think timeless, and Gene Oakland did a crazy work on that disco, so on that album and that record. So really the best one. So yeah, these are my favorites.
Yeah. If you have people, if you have more questions, please send here on the comments. It could be great to hear the Gem answering you. Sorry for my voice once again. So,
Where-
what about your study routine, your practice routine?
My practice routine.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, because I'm really a strict person on, I mean, on the routines and on how to practice to spend time in a useful way. Um, I spend usually like right now is 3 hours every day because I also got university and I'm finishing and I'm reaching my final degree. So I got exams to do, so I can't spend more of that right now. But if I have like 3 hours, I will for sure, as I told you before, spend half of that time, that 1 hour and a half, on songs to practice. That should be like the songs that I have to practice because I'm gonna record, because I'm gonna play live with people. So, as a suggestion for the others, for any other drummer, I will always suggest to play with people and the music, because it's the most important thing. It's the only thing, it's not the only thing, but it's the thing that you are most probably gonna do with other band, other people. And so that's the first thing. But before that, I warm up a little bit. That just quick and easy, like workouts to just be ready to like support your body, to not stress too much, because it's really important when you play high speed tempos. And the rest of the time that I spent after the songs and everything should be exercise every day. It's really important because you are not really studying the music, if that's like, you have to spend time on exercises, because that's the time you're studying. It's not practicing song, it's really studying the music. So, like time signatures, I do, of course, metal workouts to just improve my speed, my like uh, anything like your endurance. That's another is super important thing. And but I also right now I'm studying mostly other genre of music. Like I'm studying a lot of fusion, and I'm trying to also study funky. So when it's time for not songs but exercises, I study other genre, because I'm trying to be versatile drummer, to play every single like music type of music and genre. When of course I'm live with my bands, my bands are metal, so I have to be the metal drummer. But right now I'm jamming with people, with friends, trying to get out of the box, of the comfortable box of metal, and trying to develop the groove, the sound, the ghost notes. So right now I'm into like just Nickel book, groove book, and also Anika Niles book. So I'm really trying to get out of that metal routine that I need for sure for my bands, for my stuff, for my work, but also to have fun, enjoy, and do a lot of music to listen to as well, because it's also when this is the 3 hour section that I try to um, spend every day in order to improve. But there's also another like section, free section of my day, that is just like listening to music, um, a lot of different styles, a lot of different artists and bands, and try to take also inspiration, because another important part for a drummer is also composing. And right now that I need to like composing drum for the new album and get inspired, I also go to shows from other bands to really see the drummer really in real life, or listen to many records. So many things. It's not just drumming. It's of course it's drumming. Many hours. The more time you spend, the more you'll be able to play uh, very well for sure. But it's also an attitude thing. I mean, go to the drum camp. That's another crazy and important thing that I'm doing right now a lot. I'm attending the Greece Lab Camp as well. It's a very big 6 day drum camp that takes place in Greece, near Corinth and Athens, and it's full of crazy worldwide drummers. Amazing. Dennis Chamber is gonna be there this year, George Collias and Gergo Borlai and many others. So I suggest to just like do, play as well many hours, but also do different stuffs like drum camps, listen a lot of records, and go to the master class, go to events and shows, and get inspired from the music.
Yeah,
Listen.
great. So, do you think you can show us just a little bit on your drums behind
Okay.
you about you,
Yeah.
about you, what you were talking about? Just a little bit, because just save for the master class.
Of course. So let me fix that in order to make everyone seeing that. Okay, oopsie. Okay,
Okay.
okay, nice. So, oops, I will do like that because you need to see also the feet. So, okay, don't know if you're gonna see. Okay, so we were talking about the swivel technique, right? So the first thing that I would suggest you um, is just to put in a comfortable seat, trying to have this 90 degrees angle. But anyway, the symbol, the basic stuff is the movement. So when you are developing I will try to make people see. Okay.
Yeah.
When you are developing the technique, the the movement is just to put your feet and try to do this kind of movement from left and the right, and trying to put and trying to push as much as you can, but without stressing too much. And the secret is just to like do a pressure one, but also with a kind of power. So, and I would suggest you also to like do a bar of yeah, a single bar and stop after that, just to make your body understand how it works. And after that, you will do once again, once again, once again, and spending more time doing that exercise, like right, left, like, kind of. And in terms of hand technique, I do as a warm up a lot of. Let me adjust that. Okay. I do a lot of, I spent a lot of time doing just 60 notes on the snare to work out because I don't, I mean, there are so many drummers doing the push pull, this movement. I'm not that much into that, but I just, as I told you, I'm more an old school drummer. So I just used to the I use my wrist a lot, a lot. A little bit of finger, it depends on the situation, but and last thing about the blast beat. The other exercise I also suggest is to start for the single foot blast beat to exactly to push your right foot and alternate that in between with your left hand, because when you are gonna do the single foot blast beat, it's gonna be like this. And the basic exercise to get into that movement is just to start without the right hand and just focusing yourself on the left hand and right foot. So kind of. And try to develop that exercise for many hours and as much as you can, because On that kind of music, the metal music, you have to spend a lot of time. It's like gymnastic. So it's also for sure it's a matter of technique, but it will come just if you spend time trying to develop that because it's a muscle and because it has got muscle memory. So the more time you spend, the easier you are gonna play that. It's just a matter of time. It's like gymnastic for sure.
Yeah,
So
people, what you saw here, it was a very little bit of the masterclass. For me, was a complete lesson.
yeah.
So can you imagine what kind of material will be presented by Gem at, at her masterclass next month? Don't lose it. We have another question here
Of course.
uh, from a Brazilian drummer.
Okay.
Um, what was the biggest uh, the biggest problem, the biggest
Okay.
difficulty on your career until now?
Okay. Um, maybe um yeah, for sure the biggest one is like to handle all the different stuff that I'm doing right now in I mean in terms of organizing things because I'm still studying. So I'm still like attending lessons and following many like classes at the university. And also I got a lot of exams because I'm at the very end. So I'm done actually. But in the last year was pretty tough to organize everything because I was, for example, last month I've been abroad, like traveling and touring every week. I was out of my country every fucking week. So that was tough because, and my band can tell you for sure, I was studying in the airport for like 12 hours waiting for my flight. I was studying in the van when were like moving and traveling from one venue to the other place. I spent one day, my flight was overbooked, and I spent like 20 hours at the airport studying. So I'm always that kind of person that want to achieve like some goals and is always so determined and I will do everything for that. And that's why I try to for sure finish my study, but also like studying everywhere. I spent most of the time like studying on the trains. I live on trains and flights every day. So that was maybe the difficult part of traveling and touring because it was kind of stressful. But except for that, I mean, another thing that I always have to like um try to fix on stage is my head banging, my energies, because sometimes it's too much and I start sweating that much.
Yeah,
My in-ears always break or I've got problems because of sweating, and the in-ear like module is like broken right now, so I have to fix that. And they also fell off because so I got to tape that on my back as well, but nothing that serious. I mean, um, there are really worse scenarios on stage.
yeah, I
So
know, I know.
it's
So people, we have actually we have a lot more to talk with Jam, but we don't have time for now. And besides this, we want to uh, reserve part of this uh, uh, subject of drumming, drumming, double bass, and whatever for the, for the masterclass. It will be amazing. But uh, before we finish,
Okay.
I have to ask you two things. First thing,
Okay.
um, your five female top drummers.
Female.
Yeah, only female.
Okay.
I know you love George Polias. I know Pete Sandoval, but we want to hear you five top females. You favorite.
Okay. Um, okay. Then I will say for sure, the top one for me was Luana D'Ametto.
Yeah, Luana D'Ameto. We did a
Yeah,
streaming with her. Very
yeah,
cool.
she is amazing. I really admire her technique, her speed, and I never had the chance to meet
Huh.
her before, but I really think she's also a nice, very nice girl. And I really admire his work with Nervosa that she did that back in the time at the time, and also Crypta for sure,
Yeah,
for
I don't
sure.
understand. Luana D'Ameto.
And allora, Luana D'Ametto, that's the first one. And Michaela from Nervosa, because
Yeah,
we are friends and I really admire her stuff, and she's one of my
two
craziest
Brazilians.
drummers. No, Michaela is from Bulgaria.
Ah, okay.
And um, maybe Fernanda Terra as well. I saw the interview you did as well. So that's and the top three. About the four and the five. I got another friend that is Elisa Felegara, and yeah, another Italian friend. And for the five, I also met Raya Messner and at the Rocky 1000. So maybe Raya for the fifth one.
Yeah, great, great. The next streaming will be with Falaga here.
Yeah, I know. Say hi for me. Yeah, because we every year go to the lab drum camp I told you. So she's very cool.
Yeah, you
We
too.
spend time.
You too. Don't forget.
Thanks.
Another question to
Uh-huh.
finish. Um, I want to you say whatever came to your heart, to your heart, for say something for young drummers around the world that is beginning or trying to do a living, play drums, or just trying to make a band. And I want to hear your
Suggestion.
inspiration. Yeah, your inspiration words for the people.
That okay.
Be my guest.
Just just follow your dreams because if drums is one of that, you have to do whatever is in your possession and in your hands to just reach your dreams. And if you're a beginner, just start playing with bands and having fun. Having fun is the key to achieve better goals every time. So the really important thing is to having fun in the meantime and playing with people, but spend a lot of time just really playing with the others because nowadays it's getting like complicated maybe with internet and everything, because there are so many players and no one is really into that. At least that was my problem in my area here. So just follow your dreams and go with your heart with the music and do what you really like in terms of music. I mean, the genre you really like, playing with your friends, with your people, and just follow your heart on that. And please do not like be stuck on social media, because it's like fake reality. So just go and on your set and play, and do not watch the others and be destroyed by what you see on internet, because it's really not useful. Just use internet for useful stuff like watching YouTube videos and get inspiration, but nothing else. Just follow your dreams and really stick together with that and make it yours.
Yeah, great, great. Absolute fantastic. Before we go, I have to say something about our sponsor, okay?
Nice.
Okay. I will say in English and Portuguese, okay?
Okay. Nice.
Okay. We have here the best cymbal cleaner you ever seen. Brazilian brand, drum. It's not Trump, it's drum. This is for cymbals. It's amazing for cymbals and for all drums, ok? Para o pessoal do Brasil, aqui os melhores limpadores de pratos que você vai ver, e o limpador de bateria. E a gente tem um cupom de desconto Girls on Drums 50, Girls on Drum 50, o cupom, vou deixar escrito nos comentários. Se você está aqui no Brasil, você pode comprar com 50% de desconto com esse cupom, esse kit. É sensacional. Já tenho usado há um bom tempo. I will try to show you this cleaner. And if you come to Brazil, I will present you with this. Because,
of course.
Yeah, because I'm trying to convince my sponsor to send you.
Oh, thanks.
Because it's not easy to send to Italy. It's very expensive. I don't know why.
Yeah, around Europe, it's far away, maybe that. But
So, for Brazilian people, cupom de desconto nos comentários, e lá no YouTube também, cupom de desconto, ok? Vou deixar escrito aqui e lá no YouTube. Gem, thank you so much. Please invite the people for your masterclass.
Sure. Thank you so much.
You can invite the people for your masterclass next month.
Sure.
Do you remember the day?
Of course, 1st of March.
Yeah. Can you say about your masterclass a little bit? What people will be watching?
Will be a masterclass based on the the metal drumming and everything that was useful for me. I mean, the technique behind the double pedal. I will explain some technique behind also hands and how to develop that and apply that on the different types of blast beat, the traditional one, the bomb blast, the skunk beat, and some useful exercise to like improve your blast in order to fix that and to not to play like sloppy, and try to fix that and lock in a very cool and easy way.
Thank you so much. You'll be amazing. Don't lose it.
Thanks.
Don't lose it. The masterclass. I'll be there, of course.
Crazy. Thank you.
Gemma.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
It
so
was
much.
flash.
See you soon. Bye, people. Stay okay. Stay healthy. Play drums. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.